Did anybody have anything they wanted to talk about in regards to Fastlane?
Yeet.
But them niggas was
Yeet. Yeah, so,
hey, who sold that stuff to Cody and them?
Who
Hey,
in
what
the
if
chat?
Cody was the nigga that had it?
Right.
You know, Jay was like, yo, y'all know Cody got it, right?
maybe Cody was the one that mentioned that they were drinking, right?
We got a little. What did he say?
Something
we
about
were celebrating early on the bus, something like that.
something like that.
While
Because
you go to the bus, you could drink inside.
that's a good point.
Right.
I'm going to assume that whatever they was doing, they was chilling the whole pay-per-view. They was the first match, saying they won so early, and I'm assuming that they knew going into the match that they had to stick around because of the that scrum spot, whatever time they were allotted for the scrum. So they good and nice.
Cody was like, yo, can I smoke in here? And then
Smoke what, Oos?
We can smoke in here.
In here.
Well, I don't smoke cigarettes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What you want to smoke, Oos? You know I get high. They don't even fade the side of my head. They just not hair and not hair.
Yo, they don't have the same barbers back there. I know it for sure.
It's different people. No, I think they fly their barbers in.
For that.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Back.
If you watch, what was the pay-per-view that he was going to wrestle Roman at? Whatever the 24 hours before that, they were showing him in the back with the barber. It's just it ain't one of the regular barbers that's back there. I think that's their man's because it looked like the same cat that be cutting his hair at the house or whatever. But so that was it. So Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes becoming undisputed tag champions to say yeet and
I was like, wait, what is happening? I loved it though. Loved it. The match was great. In my opinion, the match was good. In my opinion, it was a perfect mix of the Finn. Where would you categorize Finn and Jay? Finn and Jay would be like middle age, and then everybody else, like within Judgment Day, would be like new age. I would think, but the gap is not that big. The gap is not that wide.
Because Damian Priest is still, Priest is around their age.
But meaning in terms of wrestling
in ring time
in WWE. I feel like that was a perfect mix. The chemistry was excellent. And it was a good showing on both sides. I was surprised that they won. I didn't think that they were going to win.
I had feeling.
Honestly, I was surprised at that.
It's the story.
Yeah.
Again, I've been trying to tell people. It's the reason why Cody Rhodes brought Jay over. He just ain't talked about it yet. And I don't even think this was supposed to happen, though.
I don't know.
What?
I didn't see it.
Them becoming champions. I don't know. Was this where the story was going?
You don't see Cody bringing the other brother with him too.
Jimmy? No.
But he didn't leave.
You mean at
leave what?
He didn't leave WWE. Remember, Jay left completely.
No, I'm saying they about to beat him out of the motherfucking SmackDown. Ain't Big Homie back tomorrow?
He's back on Friday. Yeah,
they're
going to be back
out of the bloodline.
Beat Jimmy out the bloodline?
Fuck if they ain't.
What's Jimmy?
A whole fool.
What's the story then?
I think it's gonna be the bloodline is gonna be Cody, the head of the
table,
the bloodline.
So watch your mouth.
And then
Jimmy.
I'm just throwing shit out there right now.
Did you really say Cody's gonna be the head of the bloodline?
That's Cody being the head of the bloodline. Yes, I do. Piece of Rhea Ripley, birthday twins. But Jimmy Uso gonna at least get a shot at the undisputed title because he hasn't got it. He hasn't got his ones with Roman yet.
We didn't see this before though.
I think they just gonna put the beats on him.
Yeah, I think they should. Yeah,
bad.
I don't think that he should go for it.
Is that the end of the bloodline?
I think there's a story within it. I think there's a story within it that is going to be crazy. It's going to be interesting, in my opinion. I think this is the lull.
For
it's
sure.
interesting. It's interesting. Michael Cole was asking those questions and he was looking confused. It's interesting that he showed up at NXT without his titles and he's a champion. That's interesting.
Yeah, he didn't. I thought he was going to have the titles with him at least.
No.
Farce.
Why would he have?
Did y'all think they were still going to have 2 sets of belts still this far along?
I didn't.
I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they still have the 2 belts because everything else. I mean, what Roman carries around all the belts, but I figure Roman would be Roman. Why? At some point, they're redoing all the other titles. Those Raw and SmackDown titles feel like they've been in that design for a minute. No. Probably do. I don't know when they would be planning on it. You have to figure. I don't know. There was one shot from Raw of Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, and Cody Rhodes all standing talking about being tag team champions. That kind of pissed me off, but it's only because I know at some point all 4 of these men are going to be nowhere near the tag team scene, and they got to redo. Because I don't know what other tag teams are really healthy right now.
I still don't think they care about tag teams.
No, they really don't. I think that's proof.
I didn't like it either.
Yeah, them goddamn Slaughterhouse mixtape tag teams keep getting put together and keep getting put over actual teams, and then we keep watching. Slaughterhouse mixtape. They keep, and then goddamn Kofi, I'm sorry, is wrestling the goddamn Viking Raider #2,
Corey Cousins.
And the Dirty Foot woman keep coming out. You know what I mean? I don't listen. What are you doing with your tag teams, my nigga? Like, you know what I mean?
What is this?
I did not want it. It was boring. There was no flavor. I don't know why that man came out with them driver shoes on. They were terrible.
This don't look like a retail, like right at the niggas, right before niggas right to get off. Cody is the manager.
I can't.
They're in the parking lot.
Working the back on the car, like these niggas working. You know, like they don't mix. They don't match.
They don't mix at all. No, they just work together.
It's terrible.
The only reason they're together is because they work in the same place. There's got to be tag teams out there. Shit, if you get.
It doesn't matter that there are a million tag teams out there. I don't think it ain't their ministry like that. They not in the tag teams over there. Because they want superstars, right? But you can't. It's tough to have a tag team and a superstar because eventually that star has to come up out of there and superstar. You know what I mean? So they don't want the teams. They don't want the sum of the parts to be the star. Nah, they just want.
I think the New Day. I think the New Day and the Usos hit their ceiling. Like they are the best of tag teams in that company. Legitimately, like no disrespect to anybody, but those 2 are the best, and they're trying to do. I don't know what they're trying to do, but we are tired of seeing them as champions. We are.
They got Kofi Kingston coming to the ring looking like he about to swim at a basketball game. What are them jams he wearing to the ring? What are we doing with the disrespect to the New Day is ridiculous to me.
Yeah,
they're trying to remix it.
Xavier Woods was selling Pizza Hut.
I'm glad he got the brand guy, but he's the brand guy though.
I'm glad he got a check, but wrestle a match too at some point. Because he on Raw, he's just on the sideline, right?
Yo, ain't no Big E, yo.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's probably a done deal.
Hopefully they do something. Our Heroes Rock is about to act. They finally, I thought they announced the date for that, right?
Oh yeah.
It's been a long time coming, but it's animated, so I could.
I don't want to see the New Day in solo matches. I love the New Day. I like the team.
Yeah.
Right.
The team. 100%. You're not doing nothing. You're never going to do anything with them individually anymore. You did it. You did what you was going to do with them. But make them a great team or something.
They are a great team. Bobby Lashley. They're already a great team.
No, correct. but be a great team on TV now. They aren't a great team on TV. They are time fillers.
But I think what's happening is because they're such a great team, I think it's exposing the ones that are not on their level.
But
I
they're
honestly
not.
think
They
that's
don't
what it
look
is.
good when they're on TV now. Like they're on TV against the Viking Raiders every week, which feels like they don't care
About who?
Mm.
Anybody?
about the New Day or about tag teams.
Yeah, about the New Day, about tag
Regular
teams and all
old
that.
school actual team tag teams.
But see, when you turn on NXT, it's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got teams all over.
Teams all over the place.
Well, are they ready to come
But that's always been the case with NXT.
True, that's true.
Which team from that was down there as a team translated when they came back
Steiner
up?
brothers needed. Recently,
Well, back in the day,
Just since NXT.
FTR.
Profits.
FTR.
Street Profits.
FTR didn't FTR on the main roster.
Shit, I thought
They were. I feel like they were about to FTR, and then they left.
and then they got FTR.
But who is that? It though.
They was in the shower with the goddamn. Remember with the club.
They had they had it with like the itchy butt or whatever. Like they were
that.
playing. Usos were playing pranks on them back before they left.
Man, you got the Steiner brothers down there.
Itchy butt. That's what they did with them.
You got the Steiners down there.
You talking about the Creeds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steiners. You got the Mafia Boys. You got I don't really like the Mafia Boys.
Yeah,
you got
Ain't no Lil Guido.
That's true.
FBI here. You know what I mean?
Who else is down there? Tag team men's. Because
Wait, who is those?
Pretty Ugly is up on SmackDown, right?
Pretty Deadly's up.
One of them is injured. What about the ones that just wrestled? Who were the ones that just wrestled the Brutes?
The Boots.
The Brutes, the Brawling Brutes. This
that was
Tuesday.
the
Creeds.
Who are they?
Wasn't that the Steiners?
No. One had a long hair, but then one had
What
long
about
hair.
what about from the mud? Out the mud.
I don't remember. No, I don't
Who's
like
that? Who's that?
Legendary.
Gallus. That's who that was. Gallus.
Gallus.
Which is with
Yeah, yes. I kind of like them.
Yeah, Gallus, the two teams. I hear the Creeds and Gallus a lot.
Gallus
got put out and then it came back and shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gallus sound like one of the niggas in the hood that can fight. Yo, go get Gallus, yo.
Dude, I guess the question is though. I mean, so NXT's got you name what 4 or 5?
They got like 4.
Oh wait, Metaphor, aren't they
Metaphor. They're
that's what
they have women's. They've got a couple. They may have more women's tags on it than on the main roster.
Throw them women's tag team belts away.
But
They got bad juju on them.
They got bad
They
juju.
do got bad juju.
It
feels like that.
But before we get to them, though, I mean, my question is, with them teams, do you think that even though NXT may have 4 or 5 men's tag teams on the roster, they're obviously going to be they're looking at one of those people to be the star and split them. Like they're not breeding these teams to be teams on the main roster. At some point, one of them's got to be Shawn Michaels, right? Like I don't think any of I think what we're circling around and is accurate is that the system isn't set up for tag teams to succeed at all.
See, I don't. So why we ain't get the Montez Ford shit yet? I don't believe it. I don't believe it's always got to be a Shawn Michaels.
Why haven't they pulled the trigger on Montez Ford yet?
I think I don't believe there's always a Shawn Michaels. I believe they always look for a Shawn Michaels, and I think that might be the issue there. Their expectation is one of these guys is going to be the guy, and the other guy is going to chase Ron Killings around. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's
24/7 man.
Kind of.
I thought that was the plan before they were refocusing on tag team wrestling before Mania. I thought that was the plan. It seemed like they were going for Ford. It seemed like Ford was getting more frustrated about stuff that Angelo Dawkins was doing, and then Angelo Dawkins started turning it up